Hi, welcome to my presentation. In my presentation, I will talk about the crucial area of successful climate change policy integration within the operational frameworks of central banks and the coastal regions of small island governments, with a particular emphasis on the difficulties involved. In this topic, in this presentation, I try to exploring the impact and the challenges and the solution of climate change. So, my next slide is importance of research topic. So, here I mentioned that research topic is very important for a research. Here I mentioned that the global significance of climate change and its relative impact on social economies and environmental effects. So how global how climate change impacted badly on social, on economic and environmental. Like, Uh, when I talk about social, people face so many problems about for the climate change, like it's badly impacted on their work in their daily life, and also it's badly impacted on economy, uh, and also it's badly impacted on environment. It's badly impact. We can see the result that the global warming is increasing day by day for climate change. And here is I mentioned that the necessity for policy integration across various sectors, especially in finance, coastal management, and governance systems, to ensure a comprehensive response. And also the urgency about by potential rapid onset tipping points in climate change, emphasizing the need for preparedness and adaptive policies. So my next slide is the key points. Here I mentioned about my key points, the critical role of government system and for climate change, and also the limitation the central bank are directly commenting climate change, and the challenges in mainstreaming climate change policies in coastal sector, significant in small island states. How these findings indicate a gap effective policy integrated and the need for more robust sector-specific strategies. And my next slide is resulting research question. So, resulting research question is especially talk about like how effective the research for this based on this topic, like what's the solution for climate change and what's the policies governments can take. So I talked about, I try to study about this matter. The literature review highlighted both the efforts and the shortcomings in current policies approaches leading to your research inquiry. Here is my another slide, which is research design. In research design, I include policy analysis, like those policies. In journal, I mentioned those policies are how impacted on climate change and also expert consultation, engaging with professional in economics, environmental science, and policy making for deep insights. I give some suggestion like how policies can make and what policies should need to make for climate change. And in case studies examining a specific instance of climate policies implementation in various contexts, such as small island nations or countries with diverse financial sectors. And here is I mentioned about advantage of research design. In my research design, I used a qualitative method and also quality method to provide understanding of complex issues and also expert opinions, consolation offer perspectives from individually first-hand experience, and also I gave some real world example like through the article, what's going on the real world. I did some case studies and I tried to highlight those application outcomes and policies. And here is my disadvantage of research design. Um, it's time consuming. In-depth qualitative analysis requires substantial time, and also subjectivity. Interpretation might be influenced by personal biases of the researcher or the participants. Limited generalizability. Findings from case studies might not be applicant to all contexts or regions. In conclusion, I want to mention about the importance of importance of effective policy to make the to stop the climate change. And we need to take some real real estate. We need to take some real policies that would be greatly impacted on climate change, and it would be helpful for our social. It would be helpful for our human being, for human, and also for our nature. So the necessity for further research to continuously refine and adapt policies in response to the evolving challenges to climate change. And I think global warming is another reason for climate change, and we can see that climate change is fastly going day by day. So I think we should stop this by taking some policies, and government can take some steps for this. So that's all from my presentation. Thank you for listening.